Okay, this is just a continuation of that first video that you just completed. I wanted to kind of take you back and just kind of show you the tail end of what everything looks like once you create a Google Doc. Remember, you do not have to look for a save button because a save button does not exist within the Google Doc world or Google Drive world because it automatically saves changes for you, as you see right here. And if you click here, it will actually show when all the revisions take place. So if you have two students working on a particular document, it will show you who typed what and when. So I'm the only one that has worked on this particular document. So it only shows that I have typed. So a student cannot get away with doing all the work on a document or not doing any of the work on a document because you can look at that revision history. And if I click back, it will take me to that particular Google Doc. Now I simply close this tab right here, and you will see that it automatically pops up in my drive in the folder that I started the new file right here, testing 1, 2, 3, that particular folder. I click again if I want to access that Google Doc, and it will load and I can continue to edit that particular document. So let's go back to the drive and see what this looks like. So if I'm following my breadcrumbs, I have testing 1, 2, 3, and then my drive. So let's go back into my drive. So when I'm looking in here, I have all these folders and some things to pay attention to. You notice that some of my folders are blank and some of them have little people on them. If it has a person on them, that particular folder has been shared. So if I click on that folder, you can see here that this folder has been shared with people. Let's say I am working on a PLC. I'm working on my World History PLC, and I just put all of my World History material into this one folder. I can click on that folder, come up here, and add people to it, and just add them from the drive. And it'll allow me to either get a link or to add them individually here. So you can share that way as well. Or you can get a link by clicking here as well. You can could trash this entire folder by clicking here and have some other options as well. Add a star. You can even change the color of that folder. Right, if you really like to organize your things, I could pick to make my World History PLC folder pink. So you can see that that folder is now pink. Some other options that you have. You can rename the folder here, add a star to it, or even move this to maybe another folder if you would like. The hot dogs you have right here change your view. So you can either view it this way or in a list form. Now that it has moved here, I can, if I want it the former way, I just clear. So it's just up to your preference what you would like. A to Z will alphabetize or however organize it the way I want to. It's by last modified by me, last opened by me. So we'll get into more of these extra settings and things like that the further we get into Google Drive, but those are just some basics. So key points, this search drive right here will save you a lot of time. You can access your different applications here. Make sure you always check your shared with me folder if someone has shared something with you, because that is where it will be found. And then also, if you have some time maybe to really work around with Google, go into some of these other applications like Google Sheets, which is going to be like Excel. Google Slides will be like PowerPoint. Google Forms is really, really cool, and I'm going to do a PD on that. Also Drawings and My Maps. And what is really cool about Google Drive is that you can connect and add more apps as well.